What is going on, everyone? It's Scott back from CryptoCroc. I just want to thank everyone who's been subscribing to our channel, liking our videos, and leaving comments below. It really does help us as we continue our journey along. Now, today we're going to jump into the markets. Today's actually day one of Consensus. Consensus is a yearly blockchain developers conference put on by CoinDesk. And lots of people have been talking about Consensus because basically it brings a lot of positive influence into the market. Lots of people are talking about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and typically after Consensus follows, the price of Bitcoin over the past 3 years has gone up. So that's a good sign. We like patterns, and lots of people are very bullish on the price of Bitcoin going up. Now, today in particular has been a bad day. We have now fallen below the $400 billion market cap quite a bit, actually, over 25 billion. We're currently sitting at 376, and pretty much everything across the board's in red. Bitcoin still above that $8,000 mark. It was well above 9,000 a couple days ago. So it's really turmoil. It's just kind of going up and down. And yeah, I mean, if you're in Bitcoin right now, you're hating your life. But obviously, you also should be a long term investor and thinking for the long term. Now, I want to talk to you guys about three articles today. The first one being Circle raising a huge investment round. And basically, their goal is they're trying to set up a stable coin. So, similar to how Tether is a stable coin, and whenever the markets crash, people jump into Tether. And you can see this by the fact that $2 billion is currently sitting in Tether. And what this allows for is you don't have to have these huge drops. If you're seeing the market crash maybe 2-3% and you're not feeling comfortable, you throw your coins into Tether, and then you pull them out when you're ready to trade again. So Circle, which is if you guys are familiar with Poloniex, it's one of the biggest exchanges by volume. They are the company behind it, and the funding round was actually led by Bitmain. And Bitmain, if you guys don't know, Bitmain is the world's largest ASIC mining company. They develop all sorts of miners, and they're just absolutely massive. So they have basically evaluated Circle at $3 billion, which is just incredible for essentially an exchange that's been around for quite some time, but it just really shows and it brings and sheds some light that Bitcoin, there's a lot of money to be made in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in particular. So I think this is ultimately a positive thing. I think more exchanges do need a stable coin such that people can throw their money into that, which is then based on the US dollar, so that they don't get hurt as badly as we're seeing today with this bloodbath. Now, the second one I want to talk to you guys about is HTC revealing plans to launch a blockchain powered smartphone. So, this is really crazy news. HTC, I think they've reported like the past like 4 or 8 quarters, they haven't reported any profit. They've been releasing really good quality phones, and their technology is sound. It's just for whatever reason they can't really buy into the market. There are still a lot of HTC fanboys out there that want to obviously support the brand, but they're having a really hard time penetrating against, Samsung, Apple, and HTC's really fallen down, especially compared to a lot of the other Chinese brands like Xiaomi and ZTE. So the fact that they are on board, they really do believe in blockchain. They think it's the history. And there's a quote here from the chairman basically that says, "I want to see a world where the end consumer can truly own their data, browsing history, identity, assets, wallets, emails, messaging without the need for central authorities. So the fact that the head of HTC believes that, he's obviously going to put that into his next product. And they're actually talking about releasing a phone this year. So that's pretty exciting. I don't know exactly what that pertains in terms of what is a blockchain powered smartphone. Does that just mean it's there's going to be a wallet app, or is there going to be certain data that's stored on the blockchain? Still anyone's guess in terms of what's going to happen, but fairly positive news coming at HTC. And the last one is none other than your boy Floyd Mayweather. So a couple months back, Floyd Mayweather, who is basically the boxing champ, he's made billions of dollars throughout his career. He basically endorsed a coin, and that coin now, and the people responsible behind the coin were indicted for $60 million in fraud. So that is not good. And ultimately, Floyd Mayweather puts his name and his brand behind that. And there was actually an Instagram post where he was kind of pumping up this coin a couple months back, and it's since been taken down. So Floyd and his team are well aware of what he sponsored, and ultimately that looks really bad on his company and his brand, and ultimately on I think cryptocurrencies in general. We don't like to see, it hurts everyone when we see these sort of scam artists conning people out of the hard-earned money, and really they're just trying to invest in the latest ICO, and it ultimately backfires on them. So not cool. And this, I don't know how much of a damper this is putting on his brand, but I mean, he's probably taken his billions and he's on some island right now or something like that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please remember to subscribe. We're going to be coming out with crypto videos every single day, telling you which ones to buy and which ones to stay away from. And tune in tomorrow for day 2 of Consensus. We'll talk to you guys later.